Yo, what's going on YouTube? As you can see, we are back again with another episode, and we are looking at some of our stats as we are checking in through the year, about halfway, kind of. Not really, but they play about 12 games, give or take. Um, so DeMarcus Davis has 1,500 yards, 16 touchdowns, and 5 picks. He started this year off with a uh, real bad interception problem. Looks like he's slowing it down. He's throwing 3 touchdowns to 2 picks, so still not good. Rushing wise, Demarcus Davis is leading the team in rushing yards with 563 yards and 4 touchdowns. Brian Jackson is second with 5 touchdowns, and Johnny is down there to receiving. Jackson Harris, Larry Booth, Ashlock, and Titus all leading the way as our top couple players. Blocking wise, we've only given up 3 sacks. So Judah's given up 2, and Ethan Spencer's given up 1. Other than that, nobody's given up another sack. So especially with the amount of high snaps that we have guys playing, only 3 sacks is real solid. Defensively, Akana has gotten 4 sacks. Noah Carter is hurt, but he has 2.5. So we got to get defensive linemen to hopefully come in here and get to the QB. We only have 2 picks on the year from Wendell Gruthers and DJ Pickett. Kicking wise, our kicker Caleb is 3 for 5, 60%, and he's only missed 1 extra point punting. Ben Crook, the freshman punter, has 6 punts for 225 yards. He has an average net yards of 189. His longest punt is 42 yards. Hopefully, he does better. But let's look at the Heisman watch as this changes like every week. DeMarcus Davis is now number 1 in front of names like John Mateer, Jaden Mayaba, Jaden Baugh, and Anthony Varner. So hopefully DeMarcus can keep it up as he has the less yards, but I think his running is what really because if you look, Jaden only has 180, so I think his rushing is what stacks it up for him. But you got this game against Air Force. Let's jump into it, and hopefully DeMarcus can build all this Heisman campaign. As Air Force had the ball to start off, and they did nothing with it. Number 8 SMU won about by almost 25 points. DeMarcus Davis, first play of the game against Air Force. He's going to run and pick up 7. Shout out to Marcus. Heisman hopeful. Finds Johnny Thompson out of the backfield, and he picks up the first down. Brian Jackson's in the game. He's going to get this carry. It's called a run. And he's going to stiff arm a man, but gets wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. He's going to pick up 0. But we are currently ranked 18, and we're only going higher and higher this year, as we capped out at, I think, 17 at the end of last season. So as long as DeMarcus Davis keeps up his Heisman campaign and is winning these games, we have the opportunity to do some crazy things and surprise the world as Wyatt Gilmore gets the QB and Davis takes a sack and loses 9 yards. Brian Jackson is now in the game, and he does not get the blocking from up front. He gets only a yard on what could have been a huge gain, as they're sending pressure, as they know that Davis is a threat with his legs, as he is there and finds Ashlock. And what a throw for Davis, and what escapability from him as well. As he tries to step up in the pocket, he gets sacked again. The quarterback who's only been sacked 3 times coming into this game has already been sacked twice. So that's not good. As Ashlock just splits the defenders, and he is wide open across the middle for his first touchdown of the game and our offense's first touchdown of the game as we are up 7-0. Brian Jackson back in the backfield. He's going to get the carry, and he's not going to go anywhere, just back to the line of scrimmage, as this offensive line is just not good enough to really block for the runs. And Davis just throws on the run, inaccurate there. Very unfortunate, as that's going to take us to the second quarter. We're still at the top of the Mountain West Conference. Oh, as DeMarcus Davis uses his speed, he gets outside, outrunning a couple people, and he saw the defender coming at him. He gets out of bounds as he is up to 42 yards rushing on the game. And he knows that he has to keep running in order to maintain the Heisman hope. He's just going to throw it away. And he doesn't feel like he can make a play, especially this close to the goal line. Brian Jackson in the game, gets the direct handoff, and he hurdles a man, and he's in the end zone. Brian Jackson, as he puts us up 14-0. Brian Jackson with a little surprising hurdle over a man there. Oh, Jackson Harris cannot catch that football. DeMarcus Davis is a little upset. He said it's on him, but the ball was actually not thrown bad. You love to see that from a quarterback, taking responsibility. As Davis just throws that ball away, and he throws a pick. Not a good decision there by the Heisman hopeful. The Heisman committee is going to look into that, and this might affect next week's rankings. As the tight end screen loses 4 yards. As Davis is actually having a very quiet game. Only 58 yards. And game's almost at halftime. Davis using his speed. He's going to get away. He's going to cut back inside. Using his speed, and he gets down. He gets down to the 47-yard line, almost at midfield. Gonna hit the running back, Johnny Thompson Jr. out of the backfield, and Johnny's going to run. He's going to get down to the 32. As Davis is trying to get over 100 yards before half, as he knows. And he stops, sets his feet. Jackson Harris, he cuts upfield, dives into the end zone for another touchdown. This Air Force is moving, but nothing really going for them. As they have to kick field goals, as we're up 21-6. So even with the struggles coming offensively, we're still doing pretty well. As Davis just airmails that football. And Jackson Harris wide open in what would have been a big game. Would have called a timeout and would have been looking to kick a field goal here. Ashlock can't come down with that football, and that's just going to take us in the half. They're just going to run one more play, and that's going to take us in the half as they're up 21-6. Brian Jackson's going to get the handoff, and he's going to pick up the first down, and in the halftime we go. We're ranked 18. They're showing the top 5. But we get ball to start the second half. Colorado is beating Cincy. What a catch by Ashlock, making it 2nd and 3. Johnny Thompson picking up the first down. Nice run. That's his first carry on the day. And he just throws it behind Ashlock. Not a good throw. He knows it. He knows it. As another Heisman candidate, Jada Mayava is leading the nation in passing touchdowns. But DeMarcus Davis has something that Jada Mayava does not, and that is rushing yards. As there's a flag on the play, he gets sacked. But it looks like it is on Air Force for being offsides. Of course, that play is going to be accepted, as it makes it 1st and 5 now. Looking for big tight end Larry Booth. He's going to catch it for a gain of 2. He has 2 catches for -2 yards. As that tight end screen was not a good play. Davis is going to throw it away. It's going to be 3rd and short. Just calling another pass here. Larry Booth is the main read. I told Davis we got to get Larry Booth involved, but Davis felt the pressure ASAP, outrunning people, and he gets out of bounds, picking up the first as he's up to 80+ yards. Brian Jackson is in the game for this counter. And the counter goes nowhere, loses 2. I just don't think we have the offensive lineman for this, for the counters. But I'm not going to stop calling it. Hit Jackson Harris on the little drag, and he's going to pick up a good chunk of the yards back, and it's going to be 3rd and 4. Oh, Davis senses the pressure. He's going to scramble, and he is in the end zone for a touchdown. As it is now midway through the 3rd. Oh, he's looking deep. He has a guy who has a step, and he just does not stick out his hands. That was a very catchable football, and Davis is a little mad at Himalala. And Ashlock cannot hang on to that football, and that brings up 3rd and 10. Can we get it? Call a play that I think will work. And Davis, using his instincts, gets out of the pocket and uses his legs as he's up over 100 yards on the day again. So I've been working with him. Oh, Davis gets out of the pocket again. He picks up the 1st down again, and Ethan Spencer is hurt. That's not good for us. But there goes 87 across the middle. He's going to pick up the 1st down. As Davis might not have the yards this game, but he does have the touchdowns. Davis senses pressure, trying to make something happen, just throws the ball away. Jaden is in there getting pressure for the Air Force. What a throw. Ashlock is open, hangs on to this football. His number 15, Clemson, just got defeated by Virginia Tech. A 1-point thriller. And Johnny Thompson goes backward, loses 2. DeMarcus Davis says, "Don't worry. I'm going to put the squad on my back." He's looking. Stops, throws. Jackson Harris. They give him the touchdown. And it's going to stand. Jackson Harris and DeMarcus Davis connect. As we're up 35-6. Another wide receiver is a wide open Ashlock, and he gets tackled after fighting and makes a 1st and down at the 15-yard line. Marcus Davis looking, sees nothing down the field. Marcus Davis, he fights. He's down at the 1. He has 10 carries for 142 yards. He's averaging about 14 yards a carry. As Brian Jackson dives into the end zone for another touchdown. And this Air Force offense is just turning the ball over nonstop to us. As Demarcus Davis has the opportunity to just keep stat padding. And Ashlock is going to use his speed, and he's in for another touchdown. As the Air Force is now booing us. Demarcus Davis gets blocked. And he's going to pick up a chunk. It's going to be 2nd and 1. He has 151 yards on the ground and almost. Brian Jackson, nice little run. He has only 8 carries for 24 yards. And like I said, this run game is just struggling so far. But Brian Jackson out of the backfield. Makes 2 men miss, but gets tackled by the guy from behind as Marcus Davis has 263 yards and 5 passing touchdowns. Davis got hit. Ball hits the turf, but it's okay. 2nd down. So got plenty of time. Davis is running using his speed. He picks up the 1st down and gets out of bounds, not trying to take a shot. As he has 171 yards rushing. Showing why he's a Heisman candidate. He's dropping back to throw. Tight end is wide open, but the corner makes a better play on the football. So Marcus Davis is back. Marcus Davis using his legs, gets away from the heat. He's going to pick up the 1st down and run out of bounds. This guy, Demarcus Davis, is unreal. On the RPO, and it's just going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Oh boy. If they're sending an all-out blitz, Boo should be open. They do, but that linebacker jumped in the coverage, and Davis is just going to throw it away, and it's going to be 3rd and 10. Can Davis pick up the 1st down, keep the drive alive? He's going to roll out, trying to make plays with the legs, and he just gets sacked. Not a good play, as he still has some stuff to learn. Still young, but Cook is going to go ahead and punt it, and it's going to be inside the 20. And they're just going to give us the ball right back. We'll take it. Jackson Harris picks it up. And he's only going to get 4 on that. But Brian Jackson's going to get the ball before the 2-minute warning, and he's just not going to go anywhere. This run game has just been abysmal all year. As I think our leading rusher is going to be our quarterback. Ashlock wide open. He fights. He's down. He has 9 catches for 154 yards. Davis just gets hit as he throws. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Go ahead and hand it off to Johnny Thompson Jr. He's fighting. And they give it to him. And that's the end of the game. So we win by 50. We have 10 series wins here for Battle for the Cooter. Or Cutter. Ashlock, Player of the Week, 9 receptions, 154 yards, and 2 touchdowns, rightfully so. It's a bye week, so we're just going to focus on recruiting this week. We have 55 hours. We are first, and we're just going to take Titus Root off the board. No sense of keeping him on there. And we finally drop for James, and Edward Combs are still first for. tackle, we are dropping on Ben. For some reason, Ohio State is now going heavy for him. We'll see if that helps us. But we are still first for Pat and Fanu Small. Offensive guard, we are first for Leland. Running away with Donald, and we are still first for Kyle Moses. Edge rusher, we are second for Jared Barnes. We're kind of closing in on Oklahoma State. D tackle, we're running away with Zach Dietrich. As the only other school that might give us an issue is Washington. Boise State, not looking too good this year. Mike linebacker, we're running away with Franklin Rourke, hopefully. Corners, we did drop for Ray Gallegos, but he is coming in for a visit. Running away with Morgan Marsh and Mitchell Kiernan. Free safety, we did drop for Javier. Texas Tech is kind of butchering a lot of our talent, which if we don't get him, it's no big deal. Strong safety, we do have Phillip coming in this week for a visit, and we have Nick Sessions that we are going all in for. Not really, but only interested in us. So we're going to try and add another wide receiver to this class. So we can go ahead and try and go after Franklin, but I think we got to... I don't know if I want to go after this 4-star. But something is telling me to go after him. As he only has one offer, and that's from Oklahoma State. So we're going to go ahead and offer him, as that is our only offer. That is his only offer. So go ahead and do that. Now you have 2 offers, buddy. As he's a California kid getting no offers from, well, just San Diego State. That's interesting. But hey, we are number 16 in the nation now. Let's focus on recruiting again. First for him. So for Frederick Coates, we are now number 2, and we have the ability to jump. We are still first for Edward Combs. We are third for Ben. Might have to get him in for a visit, but we were first for Pat and first for Fanu Small. Offensive guards, Leland, we're running away with. Definitely running away with Donald. And Kyle Moses, we're running away with as well. Edge rusher, Jared Barnes has kind of locked us out. So we're going to go ahead and just take Jared Barnes off the board. Zach Dietrich is still open to us. Same thing with Franklin Rourke, and there's a glitch, so I gotta exit this. Hopefully they patch it. So we gotta go back to the Mike linebacker. So for Franklin, we're gonna schedule him for a visit. Let's have him come week 11. We'll do campus lifestyle. Don't know how much that means to you, but hey. He came in for a visit. We might not be able to get him. We're in a recruiting battle, so. And we're taking Javier off the board. And Phillip, what we'll do is hopefully throwing those hours on there helps you, buddy. And we're going to go ahead and add some prospects to this. We're going to go ahead and add another edge. And, why not go after Rashad Potts? He has 4 offers. Colorado, Tennessee, Clemson, and Duke all offered him. But hopefully we can jump up into his top schools. So we'll do this, we'll do that, and we'll offer the scholarship. Now, obviously, we have no scouting done on this guy. But next episode, we're going to take on San Diego State. Ignore that. I hit my desk and something fell. But I'll catch you on the next episode. Kaycee out. Peace.